Here at home, meantime, we won't totally black out, but we will see part of the sun blocked. 7's Alex Browning is live in Miami, where people are gathering to view it already. Alex?
Alex, yeah, frost pretty busy here on this Monday morning. Like you mentioned, we will not have totality, but we'll get our slice of this solar eclipse, a partial one, and everyone coming into the Frost Museum today getting a free pair of these glasses, and they're rolling out the telescopes in about an hour.
Here you go.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, these are different.
The excitement is in the air at Frost Museum, and it will soon turn to the sky.
In Miami specifically, we're going to have about 46% of our sun covered by the moon at the maximum eclipse at around 3 o'clock.
While we will not see totality, we will see a partial solar eclipse.
We're going to see a really nice half crescent sun. It'll look like a nice crescent moon in the nighttime sky, except it'll be in the middle of the day. So you're going to see something that's really quite fun and quite spectacular in its own right.
And it's not just here at Frost in Fort Lauderdale. Events planned at the Museum of Discovery and Science and at the Fox Observatory at Markham Park.
Eclipses have been a source of inspiration in cultures around the world for thousands of years. So we really like to highlight that, both in our programming and just in the shared experience of seeing this in action.
And again, a lot of exhibits planned, all centering around the solar system, the sky, the planets, the sun, and the moon. Again, a big key here for today. Make sure you have a pair of solar eclipse glasses. You do not want to look up at the moon, or at the eclipse, I should say, just like you wouldn't stare at the sun. These are about 100,000 times darker than your average pair of sunglasses. We're in downtown Miami. Alex Browning, 7 News.
All right, Alex, a rare sight. Question is, will the weather give us clear viewing? Let's get to meteorologist Erica Delgado. She continues our coverage. Erica.
Lorena, it looks like our viewing visibility will be pretty good for us here in South Florida. We're not in the path of totality, but behind me, this dark shaded area, that's the areas. These are the areas that we'll see that totality later on this afternoon. For us here, it's an area of high pressure that will help keep things quiet for us here. But because our winds have veered off the water, we'll see in and out patchy clouds. That's likely for us here early afternoon. So we'll have to keep a close eye on those clouds as they continue to move in. But let's talk about cloud cover along that total path, that path of totality. Central, southern Texas, looking at mostly cloudy skies. And we talked about the fact that there could be some weather moving into the area, southern Texas later today. It improves across northern Texas, but then as you go through the Mississippi Valley, Little Rock and through Arkansas, looking at mostly sunny conditions. Not the case as we work our way into upstate New York, where Syracuse, areas like Buffalo, will be seeing those cloudy skies through much of the day today during this solar eclipse, literally this afternoon. The best place to be across northern areas right now, northern New England, where we're expecting clear skies, perfect for that viewing. So as far as forecast for today, we just saw Jack Royer, our very own 7's Jack Royer. He is in Indianapolis. He'll be covering that. He'll bring it all to you here starting at 2 o'clock later today. And of course, cloud cover there remains partly, mostly sunny at times. And when all is said and done, during max eclipse for them, it's 3:07 in Indianapolis. We could see temperatures even drop a couple of degrees, possibly dropping into the upper 60s. Here are current conditions right now. We're already seeing some of that rain developing across north central Texas, possibility of some severe storms in the area. But as you can see, all the way through areas of Indianapolis, through Cleveland, Ohio, things are looking really good right now. Some showers moving through the Buffalo, Syracuse area, and of course, New England. Now for us here in South Florida, we're not in the path of totality, but we will have a 46% of the sun covered during our max eclipse, and that will be at 3:01 this afternoon. And then after that, when all is said and done, it'll be just a little past 4 o'clock. A reminder, though, you need to wear protective approved eyewear. As far as those clouds that we talked about, they're the patchy clouds moving into South Florida. That will be our only impact for us today, but we'll take a closer look at all this that's coming up in my full forecast.
All right, Erica, and our team coverage now moves to 7's Michael Hudak. He's at Zoo Miami with the effect this eclipse may have on those animals. Michael.
Yeah, that's right. Some of our furry friends undergo some ferocious changes during a solar eclipse, and I can't really blame them. If I didn't know a solar eclipse was happening and then it suddenly happened, I might freak out a little bit too. Have you ever wondered how animals react during a solar eclipse? I have. 1 minute the sky is bright, then it slowly dims until it's completely dark outside, but only for a couple of minutes. During that time, experts say there's an instant switch in animal behavior.
The Komodo dragon we were watching before the 2017 eclipse, it literally didn't move at all. We watched it all day Saturday, we watched it all day Sunday, then the eclipse was on Monday, and just in those couple minutes during the eclipse, it started running around and had a reaction.
In 2017, researchers observed many animal patterns at a South Carolina zoo that was in the path of total darkness. They say a flock of flamingos displayed behaviors connected with an early dusk.
The flamingos all gathered around their chicks during the eclipse, the peak of the eclipse, like they were trying to protect the chicks.
Same with gorillas, who went into their nighttime routine.
The gorillas, and they spend their day outside, and then at night they're moved into like an indoor enclosure where they get their final food and then they go to sleep. And in the middle of the day, the whole group of gorillas wandered over towards the enclosure as if to be let in at night.
Researchers plan to study similar species in Texas, hoping to point to larger patterns.
It sounds like a lot of what we know about animal behavior during eclipses is hard to believe. And yes, most of it is based on one person's observations of potentially one animal. But the only way that we can confirm this stuff is to take every opportunity that we can to go out and witness it ourselves.
You're taking a live look at flamingos here at Zoo Miami. Zoo Miami tells me there's one specific animal that gets extremely skittish when a solar eclipse happens, but they're not flamingos. That animal is going to be a part of our coverage starting this afternoon. We are live in Southwest Miami-Dade. Michael Hudak, 7 News.
And 7 is your place to keep your eye on the eclipse. We will have that special coverage for you, and it's good. It starts at 2 p.m. You don't want to miss it.